My name's Matt Hedigan. I'm part of the A4 Sounds committee, and we're doing a fundraiser here on the 28th of my solo work. But we're a collective and we work together and work with other people. But yeah, this is my first kind of exhibition outside of college, but it's probably a bit more of what I wanted to do rather than what I had to do in college. But it's not very intellectualized or anything. It's just basically people sent in pictures of themselves, and I'm just doodling away. And some of them are kind of highly finished, and some of them are just like with a marker and done in like 30 seconds. So hopefully it'll be a kind of fun and like not too chin strokingly boring. But sure, we'll see anyway. But and we've got music as well on the night. Rory Francis O'Brien with James Fortune, kind of creepy-ish folk, kind of somber. Onzi from Dublin, who's been doing really well lately, and delighted he could do it. And Katie Kim playing solo, which is amazing. And I was really surprised that I got that. That's the only 3 bands I wanted to do it, and all of them said yes pretty much straight away, which was very heartening. And no one really wants to see what I'm doing anyway. It's more that they're coming to see the music, which is totally grand as long as we make some money out of it and pay off our bills. And yeah, that's the other thing. We're looking to get money to kind of settle up with our landlord before they make this place into apartments. And then we're on the hunt for somewhere new, and we're still going to be A4 Sounds, just somewhere else. And hopefully we can, advance, get to do more than we did here, and kind of get more people involved and get more involved in whatever community we happen to be in when we move off. It's probably more stressful than I thought it would be, but yeah, I'm not even finished yet, and it's on tomorrow, so that's probably a good good sign, or well, it'll give you an idea about how unprepared I am. But it wouldn't be me otherwise, unless I was all over the place and underprepared. But sure, so we'll see what happens. It should be fun anyway.
So did everyone enjoy their long photographs being taken, or drawings, or whatever we call them? It takes a little bit longer, although you were saying it took like 2 seconds to do something. Or not 2, 12.
12, sorry.
Burning white dove pulled my heart from my chest. There should be a song for you, but I don't have the tongue, I don't have the mind to describe. You're burning white, your pale light. Burning white dove, pull my heart from my chest.
art and music are pretty closely related. I mean, you know, like for example, tomorrow, like very often if you had this kind of thing, like a small art exhibition, you'd more than likely have some sort of music. Well, I know that that's the kind of one that's the kind of exhibition I would favour, like, you know, and it's just think, you know, if you're like and like with bands and stuff, you know, obviously like album artwork and posters is a huge thing, like, and like usually I think in a lot of respects music is often accompanied by art and vice versa, and they're kind of pals.
Thanks.
In college, it was the only thing that I did all right in, like, was life drawing. I had major problems with because I don't really paint. I like lines and I like scribbling, you know, but that doesn't go down well in a fine art college. That's illustration or whatever. But I don't know, like I wasn't really able to deal with the kind of everything having to be really profound, you know. Everything you did had to have a really kind of profound meaning behind it, or like just if I said to my tutor, I just, like, they asked me why I did this or whatever, you know, I would say, you know, I had this basic idea, like a reason for doing it, and then I just then obviously aesthetics comes into it, and they were like, nah, gotta have a big fucking essay on why you do everything, and I just don't have that in me, like, you know. I just work away and hopefully things kind of come together. I don't really think about it in any other way other than that, you know. Like because I really hated the idea that you had to be real smart to be into art, you know, like, and I'm not saying that they made me feel stupid, but like I did feel like a bit like I can't do this, because I don't know how to waffle about, you know, like a smudge on a huge canvas and be able to say that or be able to say in a convincing way that it's about world poverty or something. I just can't do that, like, you know. But I wouldn't want to anyway, you know.